So, we're the Montpelier Riverwatch team. Our advisor is Megan Smith. We're observing the James River. We have 3 different spots where we observe from. And then along with those, we also have, we're split in half with our teams. We also observe the soils in that. Because of the new equipment we got, we can check the pH levels, the temperature, everything like that inside the soil. And right there is just a picture of James River showing where it flows. And where we're observing at is just below Jamestown. They're pretty close to each other where we're checking out, but just 3 different spots because they've got different things around them, whether it's farming stuff, just trees, or whatever it may be. Yep, those are the spots between Ypsilanti and Adrian is where we're searching at, and our site 1.
First site is just the site south of our small village called Ypsi. Village is on gravel road next to a train bridge, and the land around the sample is lots of fields and trees. There's very little tree cover on the banks of the river. As you can see, just a little bit of trees, not too many. This is kind of an old picture. We sample just a little bit down from the dam. And there's no dwellings right near our sample, but a mile or 2 down, there's Ypsilanti.
The sample site 2 is located just as the road enters Montpelier, North Dakota, from the west. Like that. The land around the river at this site is heavily vegetated, lots of trees and stuff. Many tall trees and shrubs cover the banks.
Back up.
Located around the river at this point are houses, only a few, but it still makes a difference. This is an older picture of the sample site too, while flooded.
Site 3 is about 4 miles south of Montpelier. The banks of it are not overgrown with trees and shrubs. Site 2, it's more sandbars around this one. And cattle do graze near this site. It's pretty shallow here, and it runs only half to a meter in depth.
This is a video of us looking on the south bridge on the James River. It is south of Montpelier. Like we were saying, it is only about half a meter deep where we sampled from, and this is one of the first places we started sampling the soil right across on the other side of the bridge in the fields there.
And that's just us using our equipment to test the water and everything from up above the bridge.
That's only half a meter deep?
Yeah,
That's not very deep at all.
Super wide for that depth.
yeah, yep. And there's a little oxbow right off to the east side there that fills in a lot, and then there's like just duckweed and everything all over the oxbow, so I don't know if that hurts it at all.
So when you put the sand in, does it hit bottom?
Yeah, it usually does. We try to make it so it doesn't
Yeah,
across the
because-
bottom or anything.
Yeah, you're only, do half the depth or whatever, so if it's a half a meter or
Right.
three quarters of a meter, I mean, we're only going in, a little bit at this site.
And then with this equipment here, like I said, we can check the turbidity, the pH level of it, everything like that.
And some of our pH levels have been usually between 9.4 and 9.7 is usually the range that we find our pH at.
Soil sampling, we have different things. We can check moisture, temperature, pH levels, conductivity. Do them all with our little machines, I don't know what they're called.
Vernier, lager
There you go,
wells.
that works.
Yeah, filters.
And we just do that to help go along with our water, because normally the soil we're testing is near our water source. so it's probably normally pretty close to the same.
In the future, we hope to incorporate the knowledge from the water sampling and from the soil testing together to see what correlation, if any, there is between the two. I don't know if the kayaks, I don't know how the kayaks play into that.
I just put a picture of the river.
They look pretty holy.
They all wanna go kayaking in the river now, they told me. All right, that's it.
That's good. Thank you.
Beautiful.